Hi guys, welcome to tonight's video, and we're going to be looking at Glossy Box. Yes, it's another Glossy Box unboxing, but to kick off the video we're going to talk about last month's products. Now I know it doesn't look like much in my hand, but the value was worth a lot. So we'll start off with one of the spoilers. So the spoilers that they released was by So Susan Company, and it was a choice between a concealer set, like a correcting concealer palette, or a blush, and I got the blush and it was in Universal. And a few things I thought about this product. I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but certainly for the price does look a bit cheap, but I suppose you have to look beyond the packaging, I think, and see if the product's worth the money. You know, are the company investing in the product or the packaging? And what was good about this is basically it's a company that likes to put skincare into their cosmetics, which you don't see much of that. And basically it says it's got fruit oils in that repair the epidermis, which is the top layer of our skin, and it improves skin elasticity, which is perfect for anyone with perhaps maturer skin. So this was the colour, and I'll see if I can swatch some. So that's it on my finger. It's very shimmery. Now the only problem is I have oily skin, so, but nevertheless it looked nice. That's it on my hand if you can see it. Would I pay for this? No, I wouldn't, but I believe I've got some So Susan products coming in Love Me Beauty, so it would be nice to try other things that she does. But I mean, it's a great freebie in a box that I've only paid £10 for, but I don't think I would buy it. I think it's a bit overpriced for that. The next item we got was a Nailgirls, and I believe, yes, it was a 3-in-1 base coat, top coat and nail strengthener. Now I received a nail polish by these in another beauty box and thought they were really good, and it's just a good top coat really. Again, I don't think I'd pay the price for this because Nail Envy by OPI is at a very similar price, and Nail Envy I swear by, so I don't think I'd be purchasing this again. But like I said, you always need a base coat, and particularly me, a nail strengthener, so you know it'll get used. The next item that I was particularly impressed with and have actually repurchased is the Pro-voke Touch of Silver, and it is a twice a week brightening shampoo. It does work. See, I don't know if you'll be able to tell in this lighting, but literally I'm trying to hold off colour in my hair because it is so expensive, and this I found is doing that. You only use it twice a week because otherwise you'll get build up, but it does work. I've kept this one for travel and I've bought the big bottle, but it also smells very nice, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's purple in colour. So basically all you do is you wash your hair as normal, and then you wash your hair with this and you try and leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I normally find something else to do in that time, you know, either, you know, do some body scrub or stuff, and it does work. And I believe it was only £3.09 for 150 mils, so I was very impressed with that. And it's not only available at John Lewis, which was what the card said, you can actually purchase this from Superdrug, ladies, so strongly recommend anyone with blonde hair who's trying to hold off colour to get this. The next product was a brand I'd heard of, and it's Teeez, and it was their flat stiff shader brush, natural hair. And if I just, obviously I've been using it, you can see, but it's very, very, sorry about the powder coming off, but it's very, very soft. But what I like about this is it's packed stiff, which means that you can pack on that eyeshadow, but you could use this for all sorts. You could use it for crease, you could use it for all over lid, and also packing that shimmer, you know, any shimmer on, or basically any colour on. And you know what else I love? Just the design. I'd heard good things about their products, and that's a good start. I'm interested to try more. The Ritual deodorant that we had, that was a small bottle, I actually gave my friend because It smelled very nice and it was very lovely, but it's just not strong enough for me as an antiperspirant. I have to use Sure Maximum, otherwise I do sweat if I don't use a strong one. So I gave it away, but it did smell nice, and I'm sure if I could cope with a weaker deodorant I would use it, but it wasn't worth it. So here we go, Stars and Stripes box. This month is based on America, and love it, love it, love it. I have opened it, guys. I got it something like Monday or Tuesday, and I was on nights, so I've waited till I finish my nights where I can sort of give you the best opinions rather than me looking half dead most of the time. So that's the card, and literally all these products do come from America, and the packaging looked like that inside with some red ribbon. Now, some people have moaned about this box, I must say. I've seen on Instagram and things. I don't know what's the matter with them. I really don't. That's the contents. Yes, I will admit it doesn't look like much, but the value is quite good. So, here we go. First thing was the spoiler, which was a Bellapierre mineral lipstick, and there was a choice of 3 colours: red, pink or orange. I actually got the orange and I was a bit wary about it. It's called Mandarin. Now this is worth £20, and I've heard about Bellapierre before. If I swipe it, it's not that bad. You can shear it out. So if I just shear that out, that looks alright, I think. So I'm happy with it. Next item was the Absolute New York Perfecting Eyeshadow Primer, and it's worth $4.99, which is a couple of quid. And basically it's an eye primer, but it's an oil-free primer, and I use eye primer. If I have a just swatchy, it's coloured. It's a bit like the Urban Decay, is it eyeshadow potion? I've blended it in, but it's in between the blush and the lipstick, so that'll be quite nice to try. Feels a little bit greasy, but we'll see. And it also says it evens out skin tones on your lids and smooths out lines as well. Next item was the Carmex lip balm. I didn't realise this was American. It's obviously $2.69. Now, I received a Carmex lip balm in a limited edition pack in the Selfridges box. Never tried it before. I'm amazed by it, love it, and I love the menthol feel of it, and the tubs will last you for ages, so this will go into my spares, but you know what, I'm not grumbling. I'm really not. It's a brilliant lip balm. Okay, and then the next one was a Glossybox Exclusive, and it was the Colour Club nail polish. Now I've had a Colour Club polish before in Birchbox, and it was in like a metallic-y colour, and I wasn't keen on it, and I think it was the actual colour and the finish itself. This one looks like a nice matte, and it's worth $8 for 50ml, so it's a good size, and it's fairly heavy. Apparently it's non-toxic, and this is a special colour that's been formulated for Glossybox, and it's called Glossy Seal. So nowhere else will have that but Glossyboxes, and I'm actually going to try it later. Anyone who follows me on Instagram, I'll upload a picture of me wearing this. And then the last item I got, which I was hoping I'd get the Tarte mascara, but then I thought, but I've had some out of the Discovery box, so, you know, let's not be greedy, but I do want to try Tarte Cosmetics. But anyway, this was quite good and interesting, and it was the Per Minerals Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mud Mask, and that was what it looked like. And it says it unclogs pores, cleanses your skin and gently exfoliates. It has clay that absorbs pore clogging impurities, while salicylic acid removes your dead skin for a visible, fresher, more radiant complexion. It's £18 for 120 grams, and you can buy it from Marks and Spencer's. So, and it says if you buy any product from them, you'll get 20% off, and it's valid until the 16th of July until the 12th of August. You can use it online or quote it in store. So I tried this, and actually it's really nice. I applied a very thin layer. It's brown. Just squeeze a bit out. It's quite thick. and it goes on quite thick and it's quite drying really quick, and I left it on and my skin did look different. It was hard to explain, but I will review it properly next month after I've reviewed it a couple of times. So that was this month's. The only box I'm left waiting on is Love Me Beauty, which I'm impatiently waiting for. So guys, let me know what you think about this box, because a lot of people have been grumbling about it, but I worked out the value of this box and all these products came to about £34, and you've only paid £10 plus £3 P&P. Can you grumble when this is worth £20 alone? No, you can't. And the thing is, I understand some people are saying, oh, I don't want that colour, I don't want that colour. Well, then don't subscribe to a box where you don't get a choice. And the thing is, these boxes are about experimenting. Today, I have the Dodgy Girl lipstick on by Kelly Osbourne. I would never, 2 months ago, have picked this colour for myself. And I would never pick that colour for myself. But you know what? It works. And what's the worst that can happen if it doesn't? Use it for Halloween, use it for fancy dress, you know, give it your mum. You know, out of all the boxes, I was worried that Glossybox would be the one that would let me down, you know, because before purchasing it, I'd heard a lot of bad things, you know, of people complaining, but I went for it when it was the Superdrug one and you were guaranteed nearly every full item. And since then, every month, spot on, they've hit it for me. I can't say it's going to stay like that, you know. I've already had one bad box off Birchbox that I was absolutely disgusted by, and I've voiced my opinions on Instagram quite clearly. But this month they've brought it back, but still Glossybox is doing it better, because Glossybox is bringing you 4 full-size items, you know, and 2 of them you would never get anywhere else. You'd only get this from America, and this has been specially designed for Glossybox. So Glossybox, keep doing what you're doing right now, because I'm extremely happy, and I will be waiting for next month's box to review this one.